Oh, I don't know when that timer finished, but I thought I had longer than that. Welcome in, everybody. It finished about 20 seconds ago. How are we all doing? How are we all doing? We are back with Bilbao, and we're in a lot better place than we was when we started yesterday. 10th in the league right now, but 3 points, 4 points off of Europe. It's it's very much a retrievable, especially with a few games that we have coming up. There are some games that are very, very winnable, and there are some games that are going to be a bit difficult. But the difficult games, other than maybe Valencia, who we beat 3-0 at home, is away from home. Like, we have some good games coming up. We finish the Europa League phase today as well. We've got the final two games away at Lask and away at Breidablik. Two very winnable games. We start with the Lask game away from home. We have the Copa del Rey fourth round after making it through to the fourth round after we beat Ferrol in the third round as well. But let's get into it. Get into it nice and early. But yeah, we'll first off we'll start with the Copa del Rey fourth round draw. See who we get. Galindo, obviously, with a brace. Ruben Galindo has been an absolute star for us this season. I have just whacked the microphone, so that's always fun and what you want to do whilst you're streaming. So apologies for that. But yeah, we definitely deserve to win, but they definitely created chances. This is what we're still running with. We're still running with that 4-2-1-3 sort of strikeless, the cursed strikeless V3. I'm gonna actually save this. Because this is actually now the new V3. And that is there. We are going to be using that going forward. Levante have signed someone from Tenerife. He wants to come on loan. They want him to get more football. He's not going to get more football with us. I would sign him, but he just signed a new deal. Literally like a month, like 2-3 weeks ago to 2025. There's no minimum fee release clause, so I'd be interested to see. He is loan listed, but he's not transfer listed for much. He'd be somebody I'd look to bring in and then loan out if I was going to do it, which is kind of what Inter Milan are wanting to do. So we're not going to look to bring him in. Eduardo, again, 4-star potential isn't too bad, but he's got a big release fee of like nearly 20 million. He's not worth 20 million right now. And they're not going to sell him to us. But he is someone definitely to keep an eye on at 4-star potential. You're a left back. You're transfer listed by Vittorio Grimares. You are 32. You have no thing, so you are not interested in anymore. Ivan Martin is unhappy. His contract talks have been broken down. Again, he's not. He's heading towards the prime of his career. He wouldn't necessarily be somebody that we. He'd be somebody that we'd have as a backup option. And at that point, I'd rather just get Ribeiro trained up. Because he's, half a star less. And go Ribeiro, here you are. Like, he's 2-star, 4-star potential, better potential than the other guy. He's here till 2028, so he's got another 2 years on his deal. We're going to... we've got Galindo here till 2030, Torreira here till 29, I believe. 29, yeah. But basically, when players start to get within 2 years of their deals being expired, we're just going to renew their deals. So we don't lose players, and we can basically keep them for the entire save. And just hope that then when people come in with bids that we can go, right, you got a release fee. That's the plan anyway, right. It's the last 16. And we've got a second division side away from home. Okay, cool, that's fine. Real Madrid and Barcelona are still in there, as are Valencia, Sociedad, Atletico. So there's a couple of all La Liga ties, but there is an all second division tie as well. So there will be at least one second division side making it through. So you'd like to get them at some point. But yeah, I need to sort out the set pieces for this system, because right now we've sorted out the defensive. We haven't even sorted out the defensive side of things because we've got Galindo here. Galindo is going to be the man that's left up. Actually, I want Galindo to be there. Can you go in there? Yes, you can. I want you to stay narrow. I want Serrano on the edge because Torreira is that 5'11". So we've got right. You're right there. Right, we want Lazarte in here. Then you in there at 6-2. And then probably Guillemon at the back stick. Guillemon at the back stick. Terrea like that. Vencedor, Serrano, yeah. So DMCL left is there. Lazarte comes into here, you go into there. Then we have you in there. Galindo. Right, let's move Galindo into the center. Serrano is there. You go back. You two switch around, please. Please switch around. It doesn't actually matter which way those two are too much. But yeah, like that. And then attacking corners wise, see that this is what I mean. We've got 4 players back right now. We don't need 4 players back. Lazarte near post, Marino in there. We've got Uri and Guillemon. Right, I'm gonna actually put Guillemon to here. I'm gonna have a couple of people. We're gonna have each wide player short. We're gonna have Terrea. Can Terrea not move? Is Terrea still bugged? Okay, Terrea is still very much bugged. We're gonna have Vencedor lurk outside the area. I'd love to be able to move. Can I? Right. Okay. So you can switch like that, and then you can come in there. Perfect. That works. And then you two switch around like that. Basically, we're crowding the near post. We want as many people there as possible. And then Serrano will come short. Vencedor will lurk on the edge. Right, that's set pieces, because then who is our second set piece taker? Rodriguez, our left back. Okay. Yeah, Galindo's back. Galindo's back. Perfect. That's absolutely fine. Then on free kicks, like, Galindo will be the one that stays forward. Again, keep him narrow. I want him to stay narrow. Right, you come back in here. You go forward. You actually go there. Right, then you come out. You come out. Uri will go here. You will go there. You will go there. Then Terrea in back there. Serrano stays forward like that. Perfect. And then on the left hand side, Terrea comes back. Okay, yeah. Move you inside. So then we have Lazarte in there. Move you two out. Move you out. Uri will go, not that one, please, this one. And then I actually only want, yeah, I want 4 people on the wall. Welcome in, Maccas. How are you? Then you in there. Then not you. You in there. Then I want you in there and you in there. And then attacking the set pieces. We don't need you in there because I'm doing well, thank you. I am just resorting out my set pieces because they have kind of mudded themselves. Right. You come forward. No, right, can you move forward? There we go. Right, and you go forward as well. And then we just have all of them in. Cool. I want you in the middle. I want you back there. Kind of like that. And then Vencedor. Do we get Serrano? We'll have Vencedor. We'll get Serrano in and Vencedor on the edge. It's just to belt out the pitch. Yeah, that's normally the right way to do it. Just get it as far away from your own box as possible. But if you're attacking set pieces, you're going to want them a little bit higher up. Right, you go there. Now you bug out and you can come in. Cool. You go in the middle. You go back. Because don't want you there. You there. Get you in. No, you go back. You two switch. You go in. You come out here. That's direct. Then direct small chance of shot. You will come out. I'm gonna call it the Berlin Wall. What? Just put everyone behind the ball. It's not. I mean, it could work. It could work. You go there, right? Best header, yeah. We want Lazarte in the middle. Okay, interesting that the music just decided it was gonna be quiet for a minute. Right, you're in there. You go in there. Can we fill you in that gap there? Ivan Torreira switches, bugs out, goes there. No, I wanted the right centre back. Right centre back there, left centre back there. Cool, fullbacks like that. And then no, wrong person. You two switch. Okay, you don't switch. Right. Torreira will bug out, go forward. Left centre back will switch. You will come out. You will go in and switch around with you. Left back will switch with you. Serrano will go far post. You will come back in there. You will go on the outside of the area. Right, cool. I'm the greatest manager in level 14 history. I can see that. I can very much see that. Right, what we want to do. Because they're perfect. And then you there. You back there. From having two men down, now that's sensational. And then Galindo goes forward. Wait, actually, let me reorganize this. So you will go back there. You will go in there. You will go there. And you will go in there. You will come out. Right, then I want my DMCR this side. Then left back can come in. It doesn't actually matter. Right, please. There we go. Switch you to... Wait, you go in there. You go in there, right. Then you will go forward there. You will go forward there. You will go forward there. Then you'll come back and form the wall like that. Happy days. You will form... Dirty ref. I can imagine he's a terrible, terrible referee. I can imagine you having an absolute go at the ref more than Neil Warnock does. I do have some Neil Warnock clips, but not that one because I forgot to put that in. That was the one I forgot to put in before stream, and now I'm a little bit annoyed at myself that I haven't done it. Right, so you're in there. Then we need you there. You there. He probably deserved more, Maccas. He probably deserved more. And then you go back there, and you go back there. Then we need you in there. You there. Because you can put that person there. Perfect. To then allow you to go back there, and you to go back there. Then you go forward, you stay central. Then right back forms the first part of the wall, left back forms the first part of the wall. Then indirect wide, right. You two switch around, you go forward there. Galindo will come in, you will go there, switch around, go back into the wall. Then we will have Guillemon, is it? Probably? Yeah, Guillemon back in there. Then Torreira will come back in here. Please, FM. Okay, maybe not. You will go back into there. You will come out and then go back into there, like so. Keep it narrow and then have the guy on the edge, the two in the wall, and you stay forward. Right. So then you two switch. You switch. You switch. You switch around in there. Nope, that's not what I want. Right, you can come forward here. Right. Perfect. If we move you into there, then you into there, then you into there, and then put you back into the wall. You switch help me. I mean, I bet they did. They probably saved you an absolute bargain as well. They probably saved you an arm and a leg. Stay back. Move you forward. I want you there, and then you into that gap there. You're lurking. You sit there. You sit there. No, the dog. Oh, okay. 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 Right. Serrano, far post. You there. Then you in there, and you in there. And then you stay back. You stay back. You two switch to cause the reset. And like that. Okay, cool. And then indirect deep. You attack far post. You go back. You go back in there. Then you go back in there. And then left. You two switch. You come out. You attack far post. You go in there. You two switch. You two switch. And then defensively, again, you go there. You go back to there. Right, left centre back stays there. You stay there. You will come out. You will go back in there. Oh my god, right, okay, let's... I hate how glitchy this is. If they could actually make this not glitchy for 24, I will absolutely love it. Right, so... AMCR, there, go back. Then midfield centre goes back there. Left centre back goes in here. Right centre back goes in here. DMCL goes in there. Left back will form the wall with the right back. You will go there. And then, yeah. Like that. So we're close on this. You two switch. Right, so you're in there, you're in there. You two switch. Please. Yeah, like that, like that, like that, like that. And then you two switch. It would be nice if they could just actually do what I asked them to. And then attack. Yeah, we sorted it right. Perfect. There we go. Illogical nonsense. Exactly. Exactly. Oh. We're nearly half an hour into stream and we haven't had the game yet because sorted them out. Now we're ready. Oh, the goalkeeper's resumed full training. Good. I didn't even realize he picked up an injury. But yeah, get him developing. What do we have as the optional buy? It's a 17.5 million optional buy. We might take the risk on that, but it depends. If we can get a goalkeeper in the youth intake that's 5-star, we won't need to take that risk. But if we do, if we do, I'm going to be very, very happy. But from looking at the youth intake preview, it didn't look likely. So, like we're not counting our chickens just before they hatch yet. And then we'll make this attacking wings and this a general attacking. And then yeah, like. And now it's just a kid, I heard him say. And then match review, community outreach. Oh, we play on the Saturday here, right? Actually, this is a thing. Did I change this around? As you can tell, I'm very prepared for FM today. Yes, we did. As you can tell, we're always very prepared for FM. Match review, community outreach, match review like that. Because then we will team bonding in here. Actually, switch those two around. No, we don't. We can recover. And we can switch those two back. And then in here. And in here. And then. I'm so annoyed I didn't have the allowed move for TV matches thing in there straight away at the start of the season. I'm gonna have to remember that for the start of like next season. Because it's just one of those little things that I know not a lot of people would probably care too much about, but it annoys me. Martinez. You're part of the can't afford to lose your influence in the dressing room. What is Urko wanting? He's wanting a new contract. I mean, oh Maccas with the fresh prime as well. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. I mean, you are 26. Take Bezos' money. I will take Bezos' money. You want to offer? If you want to offer me Bezos' money, I will happily take it. Needs more match position, which means that they are now accomplished. Which means we can stop them. Add that coach and assignment. We'll get you to train your weak foot. Ivan likes to beat opponents repeatedly. No, I wouldn't want to do that. Why are you not training to be a shadow striker? Because we don't play strikers here. I mean, your work rate is terrible. What is your thing? And then movement, beat offside trap. Stick to the center of pitch while dribbling. I mean, we can do that one. We can do that one. Cushion nice. Can I get a new gen? That is only channel points. That is only channel points. Because if I do that for one, I do that for everybody, and I can't. I only do that via channel points. Oh wait, yeah. It's what, 20k? Yeah, it's 20k, and it's any new gen. Moraho, and you're out of a cold. Treat you at the club. We got doctors here for a reason. Treat at the club. Get yourself. The doctors will just prescribe you some Lensip probably. Just get some Lensip in you. I mean, our under 19s have just won 8-0, which is very nice. Michael has got there. How is Munoz? Has he got a goal and 4 assists or something like that? That fixture congestion hurts. What? Mine? It's what happens when you get into Europe and you've got cups. It's why we're building squads. It's why I mean, we're going to build like a 23-man squad for next season and then loan everybody else out. Next season is the start of the loan farm. That is when things will really. That's when we will really start to power through the save. We'll get a proper good loan manager in who knows who basically knows our system. Right? Who's Newcastle? He's incredibly interested in speaking to Newcastle. Newcastle have not offered anywhere near what I would want for you. You're only 3.5 star though. I'm actually going to make that percentage of next sale and make that 40 and lock that in. And he's got a max value of 5.2 million. I mean, we're not going to get the 60. But we'll say we want 5 million. Newcastle obviously aren't gonna. He asked to discuss future. It's not that. It's the finances. There we go. Literally has accepted more money for the fitness, the reasons than what we said, and he's gone. Yeah, sure, fine. I mean, you are tired. Okay, that's not great news. Borja Simon, you've got 5 tackling. You are not a DM. Wasim, do you have tackling? No, you have worse tackling. You also don't have. We'll just put a defender in, and if we need to move someone forward, we can do. Sansei's also still on his way back from fitness, so we bring that in. Who do we have in the weekend? Atletico. We should probably rotate for this game. We're gonna have to play Vencedor, but we will start like Angel Ribeiro in here. Turrientes is suspended. That is not great news. Well, we'll bring Lasser in anyway. Paredes will come on for Uri. Martinez for Lazarte. Kappa. Despite the fact that Kappa is the subject of my TikTok today. Actually, no, we can play under Herrera, can't we? I'm a silly Billy. And then Jeremy Pino on the left, Berenguer on the right, and Naki Williams up front. And we're good to go. In one of your saves. I mean, that is always a good thing to do. Just bring them all into you and then ship them all out for the profits. That's the way forward. Otherwise, what's the point of playing FM if you're not going to do that? Like, that is, like, the main thing to do. I mean, this is a great, like, preview. That was a great preview of the stadium. Could definitely see right into the stadium there and see the Europa League banner. That's definitely what the game wanted us to do and wanted us to see. Laska basically wearing Juventus colours. And they have a highlight from kickoff. Sabitzer, I mean, that's definitely not Marcel Sabitzer. There is no way he is here just yet. I mean, they're coming forward. There's an early ball into the box. Are we actually going to go 1-0 down early on? Oh my goodness me.
Emotional damage.
That's their right back.
You know, let's not take the piss here.
It's their right back. Let's not take the piss here. I mean, Williams is trying to get on the end of it. Inaki Williams, he finds Ander Herrera. Kappa, right, let's hit back straight away. I mean, Jeremy Pino's in, and he's hit it straight at the keeper. Encourage. I mean, Padilla has not covered himself in glory with the goal either. So, and it pulls us right back down towards that going into the final group game, which is not what we want to do. Berenguer's corner, it's whipped in and headed away. Moncayola wins it back. Is that a penalty?
Ice in the
Penrith! We got that sound. I don't know if that's too loud or not. I tried playing around with the sound settings of that clip earlier because I know it can get very loud. Inaki Williams.
Ice in the fucking veins, mate!
It's ice in the veins. And he levels up from the spot. Just what we needed. I mean, they're playing a very defensive system, so we should be able to build and come back into this. We've had 60% possession, so yeah, we definitely are holding on to possession a lot more. Paredes, Moncayola, I mean, that's a terrible pass towards Ander Herrera, who's not necessarily got the pace to get back. I mean, it's a great tackle, but it's fallen to them, and the cross is in. It's deflected. It's nearly gone in. I mean, this camera zoom needs to be zoomed in a little bit more so I can actually properly see what's going on. I signed a Danish kid for like 500k and sold him to Madrid for 30 mil. While at my team, he was Denmark's youngest. I mean, that is pretty good, isn't it? He must have been ridiculously good as a one, like as 15 as well. I make us favourites here. I mean, we've controlled the game literally since the goal. We just haven't created chances. We'll demand a little bit more. I mean, I say we've controlled the game. The match momentum does not say that at all. Can we stop the shot, please? Well done, Ander Herrera. Right, do not lose it now. Do not lose it now. Okay, sensible. Emmanuel. Moncayola. I mean, that's twice Moncayola's done that. And we've conceded from it again.
Emotional damage.
Right, we are playing poorly in the midfield, so we're going to just bring our entire midfield, our starting midfield on. We're gonna bring the midfield back in, because that's where the chances are coming from us losing possession in midfield. I've put no pressure as the shout there. It wasn't what I meant to say. Yeah, I've just seen Jeremy Pino's on a 6.2, not Torreira, Serrano in that position. Serrano on that left-hand side. Like, we have not had a real sniff in the second half. We have been poor. Vencedor. Right, now let's build. Guillemont, Serrano. Out to Emmanuel. This is better. Right, now where's the runners? Vencedor, Berenguer, Nico Serrano. That is brilliant football. He's onside as well.
Twat! That was liquid football.
Cheers from the crowd indeed. Look at the pass in play through here. The run from Serrano is brilliant as well. Just what you want from a guy that's just come off the bench. Kappa's on a 6.5 and is looking tired. Gorosabal can come on for our fifth and final change. It means we're relying on Inaki Williams, Serrano and Berenguer to create the attacking chances. We have fresh legs in midfield, so Vencedor should be in there and winning it like he has done. Not losing possession afterwards, though. Let's make that clear. He should have been keeping possession. Can we force the mistake high up the pitch? No, they played for our press well. And now we're a little bit exposed. It's blazed over the bar, though. That is absolutely fine. There is a late highlight. Paredes, Vencedor. Paredes, I mean, Gorosabal's made a brilliant run here. He's looked for Berenguer. That is a terrible, terrible pass. But Serrano's done brilliantly. He's done absolutely brilliantly. Finds the cross. He can't find Berenguer. But Gorosabal will find him. Vencedor. I mean, that's poor from Vencedor. And Martinez, I mean, I don't know how you've not been pulled up for a foul there. You've got away with one, Martinez. You've nearly got away with murder there. Marino. Inaki Williams. You've got to lay Berenguer. He has done, and we've won it late on. It's a composed finish. But we shouldn't have been 2-1 down in the first place to have to do that. But it's been left late. Berenguer man on the match with a goal and assist. Well done. That's a good win for us. It keeps us very much in. I mean, I feel like that does qualify us. Not quite. Not quite. We'd have needed this team to be on 14 for it to have qualified us. But we're a point away from qualification. Man United have won all 7 of their games. Who have they? Oh, they've had some of the... I mean, they beat Atalanta, I suppose, who are the team that are beating us in this group stage. So, not necessarily the worst in the world. More teams have secured playoff places. Berenguer with a 9 rating. Gurazeta looks to force move. That's fine. I'm trying to offer him out. No clubs want him. No clubs want him. There's a difference. They've offered a contract to Rincon. That's fine. We're not really worried about Baskonia. They do not play many games. They are not in a league phase. They are not in anything like that. So we can't hoard players into that team really to develop them. Unless we like organize the friendly for them, everything. No offers for him. Like, I mean, they've set they've conceded 26 goals and we played 28 goals and we played them last. So that's a good sign that they've conceded the most. I need to look at staff later. Deadline day is in 7 days. We're gonna probably bring Goni up instead of Kappa. Ander Herrera's probably in his final season. That's 83 grand a week off the wage bill. Martinez is probably gonna have a year extension just to cover as a backup. Yeah. Ricardo Munoz, you're here. You're 26, I think. Oh no, you're 18. Yeah, let's get contract. DOF to get you a new deal. Zaraga we're looking to finally get rid of. I mean, he is improving out on loan. Do you not have a optional fee? No, you have 7 million release fee, but you don't have an optional fee. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. I think we're gonna let him go anyway. Add to the loan list. We've got a load of players. Look at all of these players. Transfer list says he doesn't. I mean, he does fit our plans. Let's not kid ourselves. We're not selling Ivan Torreira. He is valued at 140 million. What's Galindo valued at? Value is not for sale. Yeah, fair enough. Ivan Torreira valued at 140 million pound. So yeah, skip recommendations and meeting. We're not signing anybody in this window. We are waiting until youth intake day. Youth intake day is when we sign our players. That is what we always do. Well, not always do. We haven't done it properly for the last couple of seasons. This season we have the financial capabilities to be able to bring players in. So of course we are going to do it. It would be stupid of us not to. Wolves and Guedes begin contract talks. Interesting. Yeah, that just makes very much sense. Morale is high. Familiar. There. Rodriguez was looking to be replaced this summer. But obviously we didn't sign the left back we wanted to replace him with. We signed a loan player in Galadina who got recalled because he wasn't being played as a squad player. Who has 5-star potential, but he's not anywhere near like consideration yet. So Rodriguez might have a couple of years left still. To cover his graces. Villa Libre, didn't we get rid of him? Yeah, we did get rid of him in a save. Yeah, he's why do we have a scouting recruitment focus in England? Can we remove? Yes. Spain, yeah, like Germany and Italy again. Why are we? Why? Create. Do we want any? Nah, not really. We do our scouting differently here at Bilbao. We do our scouting differently here at Bilbao. And then yeah, it'll be youth intake day today, hopefully as well. If we get to the end of March, we might be able to get to the end of March. Matteo Darmian's retiring. There's expectations. The board and the fans expect a draw. They're 13th, so it'll be good to kind of push them lower back down in the league. But we notoriously don't do well against Atletico. So I'm not expecting a whole bunch. Rincon is going to Ponferradina when his contract ends. Ivan Martin is unhappy. He's 26, as I said. I'd rather bring somebody there. Ivan. Oh yeah, he went to. Did we sell you to Newcastle? No, Huesca did. Okay. It'll be interesting to see how you do at Newcastle. Hi, Chuck. How are you? You've joined us just at the right time. We are going up against Atletico Madrid. They're 16th in the form table. Let's go and put them even further down. I'm good. Been working hard. Good to hear. They're playing a 4-3-3 now. They're no longer back five merchants, so maybe they might be a little bit open. Lazarte, it's out to Rodriguez. That's nice. It's back inside. Just keep possession, lads. Nothing too silly. Nothing too out of the ordinary. You're right. Vencedor, Torreira. I mean, that was a hospital pass from Torreira, but we've got away with it. Vencedor, Torreira. He's waited for the run of Galindo. It's Ruben Galindo. He's got to cross it. He's gone back to Gorosabal. Torreira, Gorosabal. It's lovely passing, and it's then forced a shot from the edge of the box from Guillamon that was saved comfortably by Jan Oblak. Galindo's corner is whipped in and headed away. Back out to Ruben. Torreira, I mean, he's gone for goal there and has seen his shot charge down. But that's a good start. That's a positive start. I mean, there's a corner here. Galindo's on it. It's whipped in. Lazarte's not near it. Guillamon's won the header. Torreira's knocked it back down. We picked up the second ball brilliantly. Serrano has scored, and he is offside.
Lino! Lino! You've got to fucking see that!
The Lino has seen it. It's offside. The Lino has seen it. Yeah, he's gone just a little bit too early there, Serrano. But it's the right run. It is the right kind of run. It's the run we want to see. Koke on a free kick is not what we want to see on the edge of our own box. It's whipped in, headed down. Van de Ven from distance. It's bobbled around and claimed by Padilla. You love to see it. It's rolled into your eye. Vencedor. I mean, we have played with fire there, but we have broken the press slightly. Torreira. I mean, that is a terrible pass. That is not breaking the press in any good way, shape, or form. But can we force the mistake? No. They've allowed Molina to just drive forward, and Memphis Depay has scored.
Emotional damage.
And that's come from Torreira's poor pass. It's come from Torreira's pass in the middle of the park there. Lazarte. Rodriguez. Lazarte. That's a nice pass into Galindo. Serrano has found Mikel Merino driving forward, and he squares it unselfishly.
Twat! That was liquid football.
I think that's the first time ever in FM I've seen a player just square it, and it's comfortably easy for Galindo to tap home, and we are level against Atletico Madrid. That is better from the Basque boys. Atletico go up into 11th with a point here. If we win, we head on to 30 points, level with Cadiz. We've had a lot of shots on target so far. I'm happy. I mean, we've hit the target. We've just not been finishing. Crosses whipped in. You're right back. Can we find the rebound? We couldn't. Vencedor, Lazarte. Can we find the right pass? Guillamon, Galindo!
Lino!
It's been given.
You've got to fucking see that!
I was pressing the wrong buttons. I wanted the Lino button. And Galindo at the double. You're right. Vencedor. Torreira. You're right. We've come from a goal down. to lead against Atletico Madrid. Out to Rodriguez. That is lovely. Have you got the run from Serrano? It hasn't come. Guillamon, can he find the pass? He's gone to Lazarte. This is nice. Look at the pass in play. Torreira. Oh, Gorosable's got space on the right. He's been closed down, but he might find a cross. Vencedor. Guillamon. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, I thought that was it. I've just praised before the highlighter started. So that doesn't normally bode too well. Right, out to Rodriguez. Okay, it's gone to Uri. Now out this way. Nice. Look at the passing. We're running Atletico ragged right now. Just create... Look at the space there for Serrano. Galindo, he's got the runners. It's Ivan Torreira. That
was liquid football.
Was liquid football indeed. Ivan Torreira slots in with his left peg. It's Bilbao 3, Atletico 1. Up into 9th above Cadiz with this win. 2 points, 3 points off of Europe, 2 points behind Villarreal. Right, let's make some changes. Serrano's picked up a knock. That's fine. Berenguer will come on. Marino's on a... Sansei is not fit. I don't know why we named him on the bench. So Marino's going to have to stay. Guillamon's on an 8.2. Scenes you love to see. I'm going to keep the front three as they are. We'll bring Vencedor for Torrientes as the next change. As the two changes. We don't want to change too much. We're playing really well. Too many changes could cause us to lose a couple of bits of momentum. I mean, Galindo's now picked up a knock, so he will be coming off after this highlight as Lazarte heads the corner over. Wants to stay on. No chance, Ruben. You are too important to us. Guillamon will get a standing ovation from the crowd on an 8.2. And we'll leave the last change for a moment. We'll run the clock down. Play for set pieces as well. Gorosabal, Torreira. Gorosabal, let's not lose it here. Torrientes, Lazarte, we might have just got away with that. Rodriguez, Moncayola has space on this left. Rodriguez, Moncayola, Inaki Williams, oh, he's with his weaker foot, and he's at the side netting. That would have been the icing on the cake. There's a late free kick for Atletico. If they score, you would think it's still not going to be much more than a consolation. Padilla tips over the bar. He's not got his clean sheet today, Padilla. We're actually also going to see if we can just wind the clock down a little bit more. Use our last change to bring Kappa on. I don't know if it will. I think he'll be... This is an endgame highlight. I mean, they've just hit the bar from the corner, so maybe it wasn't an endgame highlight. Van de Ven out to Reynaldo. Inaki Williams is forcing him back. The referee has looked at his watch for one final time, and he has blown his full-time whistle. And what a win for the Bilbao lads. What a win. It's a very satisfying win. I saw plenty of great things out there. Up into 9th, chat. 16 league games to go. Okay, we're 21 points behind Real Madrid. We're not winning the title this season. Classy Galindo on form. He's got 2 goals and an assist in that game. We're 3 points off of Europe. We're 3 points behind Getafe. Aranga's had bids. What is your potential? 3.5 star. It's loans. So, important player and important player. Get rid of Fringe and Fringe. They're all in the same league as well. So, like, why these two are sitting there like, yeah, we're only going to offer him Fringe player. Galindo, oh, 2 to 3 weeks with knee ligaments. Serrano's out for 5 to 7 days. That's fine. He will be back. Torreira's the one that captures the attention with his goal. That was sensational football. It was absolutely sensational football to get the third goal. But that's it. That already, first league game, we've moved up a place, picked up a dub. Breidablik, who have conceded the most goals in the Europa League. It's not an injury crisis. It's not an injury crisis. We'll just make that. We'll make that clear. It's not an injury crisis. We will rest the midfield. I think we'll rest probably the back line, and that will be about it against there. We wanna kind of, because the front line will be there. He wants to talk about a new contract. I don't think you're worth as much. Consider your options, mate. Like your contract expires in the summer. I'm gonna set you for release. I'm not realistically looking at having a player of your ability here. It's not the kind of player that we are looking to build the club around. So you are quite okay in fucking off. The Europa League playoff will be in a week. Galindo named in the team of the week again. Galindo, who was named in the world. Manex Gil, like, he's going nowhere. Iban Mata, 4-star potential on you. You're developing nicely. Starting to. Again, this is now where we are going to just loan a load of players out and just get them to play as... And now Torre has picked up a pulled groin. What is it with the injuries right now? What is it with the injuries right now? But yeah, like we're gonna loan a load of players out and just be like, right, players as an attacking midfielder, because that we have so many of them. Or we're just gonna loan them out and just let them be played where they want to be played. So the team there, but they're just gonna allow them to then basically just be right. Okay, cool. You're here. You are gonna be played, and you are gonna get some nice little improvements. Hopefully, anyway. Oh, drop frames there. Sorry, people. I don't know what's caused that, because I don't have a lot on my PC running right now. It might have just been the loading. I'm hoping it was just the loading. Parada's back. You're 19 already. Oh, yeah. We missed Galindo's birthday. Well, we didn't. We did, but because he is now 19 years of age. He's learning how to beat the offside trap. He is still developing at a rate of knots. 3 leadership. He's not a leader in the dressing room. But he will lead by example. 14 goals in 19 league appearances is 19 league starts is very, very good. Right. Inaki Williams will start ahead of Galindo. Berenguer will start on the right. Jeremy Pino will start on the left. Okay, maybe there is a little bit of an injury crisis. But we will bring Martinez and Paredes into the back line. Kappa will come at the right back. Emmanuel will come at left back. Midfield will stay the same. Front three has changed. We need to bring a couple of people on. Menex Gill. I need to actually on this. Can I add potential ability? Okay, potential add. Move it next to ability. Right, okay, this is what we want to see. Oh, he's unregistered, isn't he? Because this left back is who... I mean, we've got this as a left back. He's got 12... He's a left back with 12 finishing. That is, if that's not based, I don't know what is. Right, who's got 5-star potential? He's unregistered. Oh, yeah, because he's on loan and we only recently signed him. That's why. So Baraka has 4.5-star potential. Get you onto the bench instead of Torreira. Are you going to be the shadow striker? Possibly. Pedro Ors is not going to be it. Manex, do you know what? We're going to do Manex Gill. We're going to do him. He's been doing well for the B team this season. We'll give him a bench berth. A bench berth. We're favourites out here. It's up to you to go and prove to us. I mean, we should be winning this game comfortably. And it would guarantee us... A draw here will guarantee us a place in the knockout phase of the Europa League. No playoff would be needed. We're playing in the snow against the team that have set a record this season for most Europa League goals conceded. Just to put that into perspective, they have the all-time worst league defensive record, and we are 1-0 down to them.
Emotional damage.
Inaki Williams, Marino, Berenguer's made a run. Square it. Square it, Berenguer. What's your decisions? 12. That's probably why. But 1-0 inside the early minutes of the game. I mean, it allows us time to recover. And it came down Inigo Martinez's side, who's not the quickest. Williams, Marino, Guillamon, Jeremy Pino. You've got the run of Inaki Williams. And you've got the run of Guillamon. Marino, that is lovely football. And we weren't behind for long. We knew we'd score against this defense. I just didn't anticipate us conceding like that. Marino, Guillamon, Inaki Williams. Is he going to go on his own? He's going to lay Berenguer. Berenguer makes it 2. It's lovely football. It's world class indeed, Martin. I wonder how Martin Tyler is enjoying retirement. Williams, Jeremy Pino. He's running brilliant with it. It's back to young Jeremy Pino. Oh, he's got himself a goal. You love to see it. You love to see it. Drilled across the keeper, into the back of the net. It's 3-1 inside 15 minutes. If you're a neutral watching this game, you've got yourself entertainment right here. Paredes wins it. Guillamon, Vencedor. Paredes. You've got the pass into Marino. Vencedor. Berenguer. Paredes, Guillamon, Jeremy Pino, Inaki Williams. You've got Mikel Marino running alongside you. Inaki Williams. Inaki Williams wants his goal right now. That's what he wants. He's seen 3 players around him score. And he's like, where's my goal? Guillamon, Marino, Berenguer, cross it. Inaki Williams, he still hasn't found the back of the net. He still hasn't found the back of the net. Berenguer on the corner. It's whipped in. Martinez is going towards it, but Einarsson, the goalkeeper, claims. This game is highlight central. Corner is whipped in, it's headed away. And there's another chance, and we've conceded again.
Emotional damage.
Padilla is not having fun in the snow right now. I mean, Emmanuel's lost out there, but Guillamon's bailed him out of trouble. Guillamon, Inaki Williams, Berenguer, Mikel Marino's made the run. Mikel Marino is through. It's comfortably laid to Guillamon. You are seeing this correct, chat. It is 4-2 after 24 minutes. Well, 25. It's the 25th minute. And it means we will stay third as it stands. Because I don't think we're going to catch Napoli's goal difference. Somehow. Kappa. Into Mikel Merino. Jeremy Pino's made the run. Jeremy Pino's in. And it's deflected wide for the corner. It's going to be Berenguer on it. It's whipped in. Inigo Martinez has then hit the bar. My goodness me, there is chance after chance at both ends. The snow is causing some defensive frailties. What an opening half an hour. I mean, they've scored 2 from a 0.3 XG. We should probably be 4-0 up right now, rather than 4-2. But you know. Everybody apart from the fullbacks are on above 7s. I don't know how my centre-backs are above 7s. Because they shouldn't be. I mean, they've just allowed Jeremy Pino to walk through. And Jeremy Pino's got himself another one. Where's Rams when you need him? His new gen has got a brace. He's on for a hat-trick. Inside the opening 34 minutes, he's on for a hat-trick. There's another highlight. This is probably going to be one of the longest games of the season. Emmanuel, Guillamon, Jeremy Pino, Marino. Oh, this is lovely football again. Inaki Williams is in behind. Will he get his goal now? Yes, he will. It's lovely football. And he slots it past the keeper. We have 6 in the first half. And there is another highlight, which we could get a 7th from. Vencedor. Paredes across to Inigo Martinez. Guillamon. Jeremy Pino. He's found Inaki Williams. Inaki Williams has hit the post. I think Inaki Williams could have had a hat-trick if he knew how to finish. I mean, the highlights ended, and now we've got another one. There's been 8 goals in this first half. Make that 9. There's 9 goals in the first half, and it's not done yet. It is done. Right, I think we can take... We've scored 7 goals from 11 shots on target. Yeah, I think we've been playing... I think this defense is quite bad. Berenguer on the corner. It's whipped in. Mikel Merino has headed in for our 8th of the game. Brilliant header. In off the old Demba Ba. I mean... They've subbed off one of their centre-backs. He must have been on like a 5.8 or something like that to be sent off. Subbed off. I mean, Chuck, we are playing the worst defence in the Europa League. They have set a Europa League record for the most amount of goals conceded. So, we always knew this was going to go well. Guillamon, Jeremy Pino has shot wide. Yeah. Like, I'm actually going to rotate my midfield now. Because I actually can afford to do so. We'll play Ander Herrera as the CM attack. Why not? Morale builder indeed, yeah. Like, Inaki Williams, I think, has got like 3 assists and 2 goals. Like, that free kick there shows their entire game. I mean, that pass isn't very good. But they've gifted it straight back to us. The thing I'm more annoyed with, Chuck, is the fact that we've conceded 2 goals. Moncayola, Williams, Jeremy Pino, Inaki Williams has found Berenguer on the run. Berenguer has round the keeper and has made it 9. So Berenguer has what? 2 goals? Berenguer has 2 goals and 2 assists, I think. There's just a load of goals and a load of assists right now. That's all we need to know. If there was a Europa League fantasy football, you'd have as many Athletic Bilbao players as you could for this game on a 1-week punt. Ander Herrera, Jeremy Pino, Moncaola's trying to get himself in on the act. I mean, we could concede a third here. There is very much a possibility of that. Although the way they've committed people forward, it doesn't look likely. As Williams is driving forward, he's going to go on his own here. Inaki Williams has a hat-trick. It's a perfect hat-trick as well. That's sexy. And we have 10. I think that's the first time in this save we've hit 10. And it's not even in front of the Bilbao fans. We've hit that away from home in the Europa League. In the snow. I mean, is Inaki Williams going to win that? I mean, he's just chasing the 3 of them around. I mean, is that... I mean...
Lino! Lino! You've got to fucking see that!
I think he has seen it. I think it's going to be disallowed. It has been. No third goal for Breidablik. And then there's a highlight straight from the restart. There's no main starting 11 players left. Let's bring a couple of youngsters on for the final 10 minutes up front. Are you a Trek? No, I feel like my next Gill is more of a Trek. Yeah, I feel like my next Gill is more of a Trek. Right, Inaki Williams has a hat-trick. So we can take him off for Bessara. And then we'll put... What foot are you, Manex? You're right-footed, fairly strong left. But do you know what? I want to see if Jeremy Pino can get his hat-trick. So we're going to bring him on for Berenguer. I say that Jeremy Pino might get it in this highlight, and then we might have to change it. Martinez. Ander Herrera. Berenguer. Inaki Williams is in behind. Is this going to be his 4th goal of the game? No, he's forced a save from Einarsson. Yeah, they've got a centre-back on a 5.6 here. It's no wonder. And it's, I think, the centre-back that's just allowed Jeremy Pino to pick it up and go into the box. It's a good tackle. But he's found Ander Herrera, who's shot over. So, you know. Jeremy Pino has got a 10 rating in this game. You love to see it. Right. Yeah. 10 goals. So what? 2 for Marino, 2 for Berenguer, 2 for Jeremy Pino, 1 for Guillermo, 3 for Inaki Williams. Very, very nice. You did what was needed of you tonight. And you did it. It's a huge win. We actually finished 2nd in the group because of it. So we finished 2nd in the Europa League group because Napoli didn't win on the final day. Who did they play? They played Hertha Berlin on the final day, who also qualified on 19 points. So that makes sense. But yeah, it's mainly... So there's 2 Spanish sides that have made it straight through. Yeah, so the 2 Spanish sides have made it straight through, yeah. Chuck, this team that we played have a minus 27 goal difference after today. So, yeah, we secure there. We meet expectations in what is a dominant thing. Manex Gill made his debut for today. Yeah, wild, yeah. If I look at the league phase stages, league phase, they conceded 35 goals in the group stage, Chuck. It says there. And they would have also had to go through qualifiers because they conceded 38 in the whole tournament. They conceded 28 before playing us. The fact that they got a point against Club Brugge is sensational. Where did Brugge finish? They finished in 20th. else did they play? So they played. I mean, they've had a little bit of a rough time of it, but they played 2 teams that didn't qualify as well in that. You can't see who they played. Let me change sides quickly. So yeah, this is who they've played, Chuck. Like, but you think we rotated our back line and our attack. Well, our attack was because it was injured, mainly. But like, we put 10 past them, which is more than any other side did. Like, double more than anybody else put past them. So like, we met expectations. They scored the most amount of goals, but also conceded. Yeah, they very much got hammered. Poor fucking Midtjylland didn't score a goal in Europe all season in the group stage. They lost all 8 games to 0. I did not realise that. So, yeah. And then Cluj we didn't play Cluj, but Cluj had some tough games as well. But yeah, Aston Villa didn't make it out there. The fact that Man United are in the group. We conceded 9 goals in the Europa League group stage in 8 games. Which is interesting. But we qualify for the round of 16. And our defence very much in that game was...
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Exactly. Cheers, Gennaro. Mikel Merino with 2 goals and 2 assists in that game. The Copa del Rey quarter-final draw. So there's 2 teams that have made it through. So we are very much... Okay, that is Real Betis Atletico. So we avoid that. I mean, we don't get Osasuna. So that's the second tier side, isn't it, Osasuna? Yeah. It would have been a Basque derby if we'd have got them, though. Huesca have got Oviedo and Real Madrid, so that's another lesser side. We're at home, and we will probably play Barcelona in the quarterfinals of the Copa del Rey. If we get past Burgos, that is. But first we will have to get past Rayo Vallecano. So, that's always fun. And I've got some white chocolate here again tonight because, you know, I forgot I had it in the cupboard. So we are not going to take part in deadline day because we have nobody to sign. Oh. White chocolate is so good. I mean, yes, congratulations, mate. You're doing well in the B team. But you're not getting a new contract because next season we are looking to move away from a lot of the B team players we got and basically make our B team a new gen side. Aranga is going on loan. Hopefully he will get some good game time and play well. Because I mean, at 5'10", you are more of a fullback. But if Yaclano Deportivo want to use him, is that Deportivo's B team? No, that is just the actual club. They also have an Ivan. Because of course they do. Because of course they do. Why would there not be another Ivan floating around? Knowing how this save has gone. We spend the fourth highest amount in the league on wages. It doesn't surprise me all too much. All these under 19s are just free to play. It's when they don't hit 19 is then when we question. It's when they hit 19 and they can't be registered. Then we start to question whether they're a loan farm or a new contract kind of player. I'm going to be a first teamer. And the likelihood is for a lot of them it's going to be loan farm. But we will offer them like a new contract to hit the bare minimum. Like we will offer them like a 2.6k a week contract, which is like the minimum. And then go from there. We need a lot of signings. Zara, what do you think? Who do you think we're going to be signing? Because I'm telling you now, it's nobody. Cadiz have gone above us with a draw away at Valencia. That's actually a good result for us. Villarreal have won, which is annoying. Which means we're 5 points behind them. Have Getafe won? Yes. Espanyol have lost to Alaves. Okay. So if we win tomorrow, we go up into 8th. And I'm hoping we will beat Rayo Vallecano. If you don't, I think I'll be very upset. The board and the fans are expecting us to win. Our previous meetings against them have gone pretty emphatically. If I do say so myself. 15 goals for, 2 against. And actually, the 2 goals against have come in big wins, so... 19 years old, Ruben Galindo, player of the month. You love scenes you love to see. Average rating of 8.7, and he's dedicated it to us. He has dedicated his player of the month win to us. Ruben, are we part of Galindo's favourite personnel? I heard you nearly got sacked. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. We definitely was on bottom of the league at one point. This season. Are we in Ruben Galindo's favourite personnel? Yeah, we are. Let's go. A lot of former backroom staff. They must be at like Real Madrid. How far are below us available? He's not a very good coach, though. Are you in the Europa League? Yes, we came second in the group. 7 wins out of 8. We lost to Atalanta away, who finished 4th in the group. So, yeah. And we, in our final game, Muha, we beat the worst team in the group 10-2. So we're still in the Europa League. We got to the semi-finals of the Europa League last season. Torreira is injured and not back for 3 days. So Berenguer and Williams will come in. And then we will bring the same 2 people in. But do you know what? We're bringing Samuel Tay and Becerra in. Samuel Tay is training to be there. And he could make his Bilbao debut. Serrano will start. I don't know why Serrano is low fitness. Because he didn't actually play against... He didn't play in midweek, so I don't know why he's tired. I forgot to take Seanasea off the bench again, which is annoying. Which means Mikel Merino will get the full 90. We encourage the boys. Ziggy for Vallecano, plays it long. Let's win that header. Love that from you, Uri. Berenguer, I mean, he skipped past the challenge like he weren't even there. And then he's found Inaki Williams. He's been forced a bit wide. He squares it. Marino. Serrano! And this goal moves us above Espanyol as it stands. 2 points behind Villarreal. I mean, thanks for tackling it to the player I would have wanted us to pass it to anyway. Lazarte, you're right. You can find Berenguer. Vencedor. Oh, what a ball that is. Inaki Williams. Serrano. What a goal that is. That is beyond special. What a pass this is from Vencedor to find Inaki Williams. On a sixpence. Perfect touch. Serrano has a brace. Inside 12 minutes. And we genuinely look like we can know how to play football again. Marino, Inaki Williams. Oh, he's nearly found the pass. De Thomas, Issy, Leon. I mean, I say this, and we're going to probably concede from this highlight, aren't we? No, we're not. Good news. Good news. I see Santi CV and think it's Santi Cazorla. And if it is still Santi Cazorla, that would have been very, very based. Right, Rodriguez. You've been nearly beaten over the top twice. Right, Gorosable's nearly... I mean, if the Thomas scored that I would have stood up and applauded. Corner to Vallecano. They've been on top the last few minutes. It's been punched away. Can we stop the shot, please? No, we can't, but it's gone wide. I've praised them, but they've started to step up. We scored our only 2 shots on target. Or on goal in the entire game. Now we haven't, but you know. We're going to demand a little bit more. People might be a bit confused after the feedback. But, like, here we go. Rodriguez with the free kick. Uri's header. Three attacking highlights, 3 goals. You love to see it. Uri at the back stick makes it happen. 4 shots on target, 3 goals. I'm happy with the way things are going. Keep it up, lads. Long ball forward. Padilla comes and claims authoritatively. You love to see it. You love to see it. He rolls it to the goal scorer of the third, Uri. Vencedor, Lazarte. Rodriguez, can he find the pass forward? Serrano, there's no run forward. I mean, Rodriguez is going for an overlapping run. I thought he might have been found there. Berenguer, Marino, Inaki Williams. I mean, Nteka has just got him sent off. Got himself sent off in a game where his team need him. He's bottled it. He's absolutely bottled it. He's like, I don't want to play anymore. And now his team are in a massive hole. Down to 10 men and 3 down at the San Mamés. I mean, Leon's in behind and they've scored with 10 men. So what do I know?
Emotional damage.
Of course, it's his first ever goal for the club. Oh, I know nothing. I know nothing. Rodriguez in. It's headed away. Vencedor. Lazarte. Gorosabal, Rodriguez with space on the left. Serrano, Guillamon, what a ball. Berenguer 4.
I'm not going to lie. I'm hard.
Absolutely world class.
Oh, wow, that's brilliant.
That is magnificent. It's 4 from 5 shots on target. Rodriguez, do not shoot. Do not shoot. Whip this to the back post. Look at the players you've got back there. Should have known that with that highlight. Should have known with a highlight like that. Right, let's rest Serrano. And we'll bring Jeremy Pino on. Do we bring Jeremy Pino on, or do we bring Tay on? No, he's the shadow striker. He will come on for Inaki Williams in about 10 minutes' time. I could have, but I didn't. Sean is at the wheel. I wouldn't go as far to say I'm at the wheel. Not quite yet. Tay will come on for his Bilbao debut. Samuel Tay, on loan from Celta Vigo. Look at the Basque country flag. You love to see it. Is that 5-star potential, it says? Yeah, it says 5-star. Very nice indeed. We'll bring Moncayola because Guillemon's on a yellow card. We don't want players being sent off. We don't want what's just happened to Vallecano. Since they've gone down to 10 men, it's 1-1. I've just demanded more instead of praised. He would have preferred to stay on the bench. Tay, delighted to make debut. Look at that. Do you know what? We're going to put Becerra. He's left-footed. We'll put him on. Oh, we just brought Jeremy Pino on. He can come on. No, we'll leave Becerra. We'll leave Ivan Becerra. We'll bring Vencedor off for Turientes, even though he is also complacent. Just for pure fitness reasons. And to get, I mean, Berenguer's just then picked up an injury, so, and I can't make any more subs because I have no stoppages. Oh, that's fun. So what we do is we'll move Berenguer back to there, just so he's off the thing, and then we'll make Jeremy Pino a shadow striker as well. That's absolutely fine. We're 4-1 up. Both sides are now down to 10 men. And it's a comfortable win. And we're up into 8th. We're the architects of our good form. We've settled down now. Almeria have beaten Sevilla. Sevilla are in the mud. Vallecano stay in and around the relegation zone. Plus 10 goal difference now. We're starting to make ourselves... We're starting to move ourselves forward. Getafe... We're only 3 points off Getafe. And we still have to play them. And we played them fairly later on in the season. Yeah, April. We have to play them at home. How do we get on away from home against them? We drew 0-0, so any win and we have the head-to-head against them. We can start looking at that now. Atletico. We lost 3-0 and then won 3-1, so they have the head-to-head. Just. Las Palmas we have it on, but that's not going to really matter. So Celta Vigo next, so we have to win by 3 against Celta. He's pulled his calf muscle, that's not good news. He's made his debut. It's a cracker at the San Mamés. You know, we only do crackers now. We only do crackers. We only do good performances. They say that's the Copa del Rey quarterfinal. It's not, because we played in Europe. There is a quarterfinal tie that will be taking place though on that day. UEFA Europa League squad registration. We can get Tay registered now. We can get the couple of players we bought in on loan registered maybe. For some players that aren't the potential. That would be quite nice. Nico Serrano, we're pleased for him. We're going to rest him, though. We're going to rest him for Burgos. We're going to play the midfield, I think. But we will see. Asia Hierro, are you still here? Oh, you are. You've not played a single game, though. I don't know if we can loan you out. But if we can, we'll loan you out. In the summer, we're gonna sell you. We're gonna make cash money in the summer. Because players that we can't realistically loan and keep, or any real sort of like any real players that are like any non-new gens basically, we will probably sell if we can. Indonesia signed Vesca, so we get 39k for that. Vesca's gone for just 2.7 from Atalanta. Interesting. They reckon he's now better as a ball-playing defender. I mean, he's actually not too bad as a defender. The only thing is that 11 and 11 pace is not great. 15 jumping reach, though, 14 heading. Like, he's not a horrible player. Just not got the physicals. I'm fairly certain that's why we sold him. I think he wanted to leave as well. It was part of the reason. Come on, let's get our Europa League squad registration in. And see who we get in the... I say who we get. My next Gil. We're not selling you. We're not selling you. You've got 4-star potential and you're going to be part of the loan farm next season. He's interested on loan, like, with a potential... With a future fee of 225k, you can fuck off. No chance. Absolutely zero chance. We're not doing that. Like, again, like, you can piss off Aston Villa. Not set. I mean, that's 3.1 million we've just turned down for him. We might never get that money again for him. But I'd rather loan farm. I'd rather just have contracts, go out, and then loan. Wait until they're about 22, 23 years old and then reassess and evaluate. When they've still got about 2 years left on their deal. Because if they've still got 2 years left on their deal, Atalanta have offered, and he's instantly signed. Okay, cool. So you know what, Inigo? You can we ask them? Asking price 450k. What's your value? 750. Like, can we be cheeky and ask for a mil? Can we ask for 700k? No, they declined to make offer. Right, we're not going to make any money for him. That's fine. I feel like we might just let Inigo... Do we let Inigo Martinez now just rot in the reserves, considering he's just instantly already agreed a transfer on the same day that he got offered a contract? I think I might do, you know. Like, we could... I mean, Valiente... Oh, he's already 1.5 star now. Okay, I think he was already 1.5 star when we loaned him. What was the loan deal on your contract? 17.5 million, which is more than his minimum fee release clause. So I can just bid that. Cool. Like, he's what, 2.5 star Padilla? Yeah, I still feel like Padilla is the better one, but like having him play for the B team, like, will be a very good shout. Who would we bring in for him? Probably Lasser. Could play that left-sided role. 6'2", 14 jumping reach. Could do the heading. You could bring Coldo in. He's still only 1.5. He's still only 1.5 star though, and he's not got the physicals right now. So Coldo is not necessarily. Coldo is still only 16. So like, he's got another year or two in the under-19s to develop. Lasser. I think it would be Lasser. I don't know if it would stunt his development because he's played a lot of games for the B team. Like, and he's starting at centre back for the B team. Like, the B team actually, like, right, like you're playing John Carbo, yeah, who's there, like, and you're playing Urko Izteka, like Izeta, like, I mean, I do understand that they have thing, but like, you could be playing like this kid, like a left back instead of Oya Lopez, who's out of contract. Like, he's 23 years old, out of contract. You could play this guy. I mean, Luis Bilbao, when does your contract end? This summer. You are staying. He'd want 12.5 grand a week. As much as I do want to keep Luis Bilbao, I'm not paying that for you. He's asked to leave. He's not playing at all. But like, there's so many high potential players in the B team that could actually be getting game time. That will be getting game time next season. But yeah, we'll keep Inigo Martinez, even though he is being sold. We have 25 players, right? Who is? I mean, we don't need Josue Sanz because we have Inigo Goni, who can play and is not. He's under 21, so doesn't need to be registered. Oh yeah, that's right. But he will need to be registered because he's not been here for 2 years. Any more under 19s players registered? No, Michael, are you already? You've not been here for 2 years yet. That's why. Yeah, you need to be. IBAN matter. They're sorted by potential now. See, like, I want Samuel Tay registered. And you go Goni. Right, all of those need to. Becerra can do. IBAN matter the same. Like. Naki Williams will need to. Padilla, yeah, you will need to. Emmanuel Paredes, Kappa, Martinez does. Okay, yeah, we'll leave him out, but we can bring him into the squad then for league games when we play Europe the week after. Like, it's absolutely fine. No offers for Hierro. That's fair enough. Who was named in the team of the week? Uri and Serrano were named in the team of the week. Scenes you love to see. Scenes you love to see. Sterling is still at Chelsea. Interesting. We will have a look when it's that we're about 2 months away from Youth Intake Day. Youth Intake Day will probably be tomorrow. Fitness test update, that is fine. Inigo Martinez. They want us to play Inigo Martinez. No chance. Right, Torreira is back. We're not going to risk him, though. No, we're going to... Right, where is Samuel Tay? Becerra will come onto the bench as well because Sansei is not fit. And the Herrera will drop out for Angel Ribeiro. Ribeiro will come in for Marino. Moncayola here. Turientes there. We are going to play Inaki Williams ahead of Galindo. Galindo will drop off to the bench. Kappa and Emmanuel will start wingbacks. We'll keep Lazarte and Uri. Keep that like that. Keep that like that. We will actually play Jeremy Pino ahead of Serrano. How are you only Silver Star as a Trek right now? Like, maybe the 7, like the 7-7, like the 797 is probably it. Because only 7 vision is not great, but mentals can improve. Mentals can improve. Mentals will improve as they get older. Go out there and play your natural game. I want us to, you know, go and prove to the world exactly why we are here. Burgos are capable of beating us. Second division sides can core up a stir. Can throw up a stir. So it's not all said and done just yet. But I want to comfortably win this game. Where we will probably play Barcelona, but if Racing knock out Barcelona, that will then be a semi-final place. I mean, Jeremy Pino has found Inaki Williams. He's gone back to Emmanuel, who's whipped in the cross, it's headed away. Gorosabal can't win it. Turientes does, though. Momentarily before winning it back. Turientes, Lazarte, Uri, Moncayola, Jeremy Pino. There's the run from Inaki Williams.
changing.
What a hit indeed, Inaki. First shot of the game, fired in, top bins. Have some of that. Jeremy Pino with the assist as well. Lazarte, he's giving it away, but Torreira working hard to win it back. The 200 potential Ivan Torreira. Only 10 work rate on him, but he's found Inaki Williams. Is he going to square it, Inaki? No, he's just going to absolutely score.
Here he is again. Here he is again. It's astonishing. It's absolutely world class.
I mean, the keeper probably doesn't cover himself in a lot of glory, but Inaki Williams is on for a hat-trick inside the first half. Turientes, Emmanuel's whipped it in towards Jeremy Pino, it's headed away. Moncayola, Kappa. If we go to penalties, note to self, I am not putting Kappa on there. If you want to know why, check out today's TikTok. I mean, Ribeiro's into the penalty area and he's put it over. And if you don't know what the TikTok is, the TikTok link is in the chat right now. So now you have no excuse to go and drop it a follow. It would be very much appreciated. I am looking to hit 100 followers on the TikTok. I mean, they've just gifted this to Inaki Williams. And Inaki Williams could not...
A wild celebration for a goal from his wildest dreams.
He could not have gone to bed last night and dreamed that the keeper would just pass it to him like that. And Inaki Williams has 3, and Bilbao are on the charge to defend their Copa del Rey title. It's a first half hat-trick. I'm guessing you turn it around. Oh, Chuck, we're up into 8th now. We're only 3 points off of Europe. Considering we were bottom of the league at one stage, Chuck, I would consider this a turnaround. Ribeiro! What a brilliant finish. What a first half. Inaki Williams with a hat-trick in the first half. Torreira will come off at the 60th minute. We'll probably change the entire front three in the 60th minute. We've scored 4 goals from 5 shots on target. Hashtag clinical. Right. Serrano will not come on in this game, I don't think. Actually, he will do because we've not got the options to. Right, Becerra. You are going to be the right-sided cam because you actually have very strong right foot. Serrano will get a little bit of game time. There, and then Tay will get himself his second appearance for the first team. Oh, Becerra, can you find the pass? I mean, no, you cannot. But, I mean, are you going to just give it back to us, Burgos? Are Burgos going to give it back to us? No, not straight away. They're playing this nicely, actually. I mean, they've won the flick on. Lazarte's then given away a penalty. Is he going to be sent off here? No, he's going to be yellow carded because he's made an attempt to play the ball. Theo has then seen his penalty saved. Padilla wants his clean sheet. Padilla is actually on an 8 rating now after that penalty save. And then he's come and claimed the corner as well. Uriah's looked like he's given everything. That's a very good point. We'll rest our 2 centre-backs now. Paredes and Martinez can come on. We can make those 2 changes. Rest the centre-halves now. Praise the boys. This has been a testament to clinical finishing. 11 shots, 2 on target for them. We've scored 5 from 6 shots on target. 4 from 5 shots on target, sorry. Kappa. I don't have to worry about penalty shootouts in this game with Kappa around. Paredes, Martinez, Ribeiro, Martinez, Moncayola, Tay. Lay the pass to Serrano. Serrano, will he find the right pass? Turientes, Becerra, Ribeiro. That is sensational. It's been given offside. So, never mind. He did look offside, to be fair. Yeah, they're all 3 of them were offside there.
Lino! You've got to fucking see that!
He does. But this has been a very, 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 very comfortable 4-0 win. Where was this against Ferrell? Why did Ferrell have to put up more of a fight? Naki Williams getting a hat-trick. Good for preparation for... Do we play Barcelona in 3 days? We do. We play Barcelona in the quarterfinals of the Copa del Rey. We took them for granted, yeah. We're at home to Barcelona, who we beat in the final last season, if I remember correctly. In another TikTok that you can see about the cup final. All the plugs to the TikToks. The first team should have had a rest. When is Galindo back? 6 days, so he misses this Barcelona game. Okay. So 6 days. He should be back for the Cadiz game on the Wednesday, though. Training calendar. Gegenpress. But yeah, so Barcelona next. Can we knock Barcelona out of the cup again? I'm fairly certain we've beaten Barcelona in the last 3 cups. Like the last 3 seasons of the cup. We beat them in the Copa del Rey quarterfinal 2 seasons ago, and then we smacked them 4-0 last season in the Copa del Rey final. Can we do that again? We've won 6 of our 9 meetings against Barcelona. 6 and 9. Nice. Sorry, if someone had to say it, ask the assistant to sort the mentoring groups out. Significant from Serrano. That's nice. Significant. Samuel Tay won't get anything whilst he's whilst he's on loan. But like again, the significance. These are goalkeepers again. He won't really. He's getting average from it. And Padilla, and they're both literally trying to train him up. Vencedor. I mean, I don't. Some of these things. Porras making positive developments. We've got a 2.5-star player here. Hello, in the under-19s you are. Look at you developing nicely. Oh, you make a very, very tasty shadow striker soon. Let's get you, movement, looking to beat the offside trap. Get you in there, because if you're going to be a shadow striker in the near future, you're gonna need to beat the offside trap. You are going to be probably part of the B team next season. I'm going to have a look at everybody straight away. Any, like even the 16-year-olds that we sign. If we sign 16-year-olds, we are going to be loaning them out to like the 3rd tier. No worries, Chuck. Thank you for the lurk. Whilst you go into the clubhouse, Chuck, can you pick up a round for everybody, please? Luis Bilbao is interested in... No, I'm not, though. I'm not interested with those wage demands. Semi-final draw for the Copa del Rey. So all the quarterfinals are to be played today. Osasuna Valencia, please. I think this is the one I'd want. Huesca Real Madrid. So we will get Sevilla or Real Betis in the semi-final of the Copa del Rey. Win here. I mean, who do Villarreal play? When do Villarreal play their game in hand? Is it here on the 11th? No, because Real Madrid are playing Europe if they got through. And they're in the Conference League round of 16. Okay. They're out of the Copa del Rey, so it might be this one against Sevilla, potentially. Potentially. Manaim warns us about Lewandowski. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Did we lose to Barcelona in the league this season? I think we did, didn't we? Because it was away. Yeah, 3-2. We were winning as well, that's right. And we threw it away. It's at home, though, so we should be in a fairly decent spot. We do like playing Barcelona at home. Oh, hair, naughty. There we go, thank you. Seanasea is back in full training. Yeah, the pressure is all on us. That's fine. We're at home. We thrive with the San Mamés fans around us. Everyone expects defeat. Everyone expects defeat. The board, the fans, they're all expecting that. We're sitting here. We're walking into this game going, how's Michael doing? Okay. Are you... Yeah, you're natural now, so let's take you out of that. So you can actually start developing. I'm going to actually get you to beat the offside trap as well. Stick to the centre of the pitch whilst dribbling. That's fine as well. Runs with ball off and runs through centre. That's not too bad an option. Especially if you've got the pace and the dribbling to be able to do that. That's absolutely fine by me. Because, yeah, Villarreal don't play here. Espanyol do against Valladolid, so they should win that game. But then they'd go, what, 35? So they'd go above us. We'd still be in 9th, though, because Cadiz don't play. Galindo just doesn't quite make this game. Inaki Williams comes in. Berenguer does not make this game either. So Samuel Tay will come in. Becerra... Okay, interesting. Why did that want to go back? Becerra could make this. But he's not going to. Is he? Yes, he is, because Ander Herrera is going to drop out. Yeah, and we are ready. It is Barcelona in the Copa del Rey quarterfinals. Huge game. We've been on a good run lately. I trust you to make the difference. They look happy, seem pleased. We're basically full strength other than Inaki Williams starting for Galindo. It would be nice if we could have the last laugh against Roger Schmidt. Can we beat Barcelona again? Oh, I'd love it if we beat them. Absolutely love it.
You've got to fucking die to get 3 points.
That was my team talking there. You gotta fucking die to get the win here. Araujo. We forced them back to... I mean, they're not playing to Stegen in goal, so that's interesting. Ansu Fati. Rodriguez has won the header. Lovely. Inaki Williams. Torreira. Marino. You've got runners to your left. One of them being Serrano. It's Nico. Serrano! He's managed to get through the tackle. He's read it and he slotted it home. And we lead against Barcelona at home again. Torreira involved in it. Real Madrid are beating Huesca. Real Madrid have got such a nice easy draw. Osasuna beating Valencia is nice though. But that's not who we're playing. We're playing Betis or Sevilla. Williams. So actually, probably having Valencia get towards the final would be nice. Oh, Moreno's made the run. Mikel Merino, he's dinged him. Oh, that is sensational. Mr. Sweet Left Foot, have you got anything to say on this chip?
Oh, what sauce would you like with that chip? That is absolutely beautiful.
Thanks, Mike. I'll take barbecue with that chip. I'll take some barbecue sauce with that, please. Thank you very much. We're 2-0 up. Goretzka's gone off injured. It's going from bad to worse for Barcelona. It's half-time. We've scored both our shots on target. Talk about being clinical. I'm very happy with the way things are going. Torreira. Oh, he's still improving. Look at this. He always will. Araujo into Hernandez. It's played forward and Gorosabal wins the header. It won't come to Torreira. But can we press Balde there? Kessie. Lewandowski. He's found Fati. We're looking like we have switched off a little bit here. Balde, but it's cleared by Rodriguez. Guillamon plays it forward. It comes back from Barcelona via Koundé. He skipped past Serrano, who's not really defended that well. Kessie from distance has hit the bar. We survive. We survive. We'll praise the boys. It's 2-0 to the Bilbao boys. Half an hour to go. Guillemon's not having a game, and neither... I mean, they're playing okay, but they're not playing as well as they necessarily could be. Gorosable's on a 6.7. I still trust him more than Kappa right now, I think. Just because Kappa is 11 and 12 pace going up against Vinicius Jr. Gorosable at 14-14. Like, it's more... It's better. We're going to bring on Samuel Tay. 16-year-old Samuel Tay is going to get Copa del Rey quarterfinal action against Barcelona here. That's going to be the only change we make so far. Seanasea will come on for Marino maybe in a minute to get some game time. But we're giving the young raw striker a little bit of a run around. 20 minutes to go. Guillemon off for Moncayola. Torreya is... No. Seanasea for Marino. Marino's played well, but we're going to get Seanasea on in that midfield just to add some freshness and legs. And it looks like it might pay off here. There is a highlight. Not when Moncayola's waiting around for a pass like that. Maybe it's not going to pay off. Soler's coming forward. Soler's shot, and it's brilliantly defended. The fans love that. The fans absolutely loved that. But there is another highlight, so they've settled themselves back down as Balde comes forward and drills one, and Padilla claims again. The clean sheet is being kept intact here. And we're gonna run the clock down, and then play for set pieces. We're gonna make a couple of changes as well, with the final sub window left. Jeremy Pino on for Nico Serrano, and then we're gonna bring Turientes on for Vencedor in that midfield again. Freshen up the engine, stop them from advancing, and we have knocked out Barcelona. It's a 7th win out of 10 against Barcelona in this save. Well done, lads. That's a great win. The magic of the cup. We're the holders, my guy. And we will face Real Betis for a place in the final. What a time to be alive. Barcelona knocked out of the cup. Espanyol did not beat bottom of the league via the lead, which means we stay in 8th. The fans have heard that news filter through the grounds and have absolutely loved it. The game against Cadiz has been moved because of the fact we play Betis in the Copa del Rey. We're going to have a 3rd Copa del Rey game in a row. Change the stream title to Copa del Rey semis. We're back in the semi-final. You love to see it. Oh. We're going to have to rest the boys if we're playing Betis in 4 days. Other than Berenguer and Galindo, who we want to still train. Rest for 3 days, you lot. We rose to the occasion. We most certainly did. Has that changed our training calendar for this week? Or is it because we didn't have the month set up? Oh, yes, because we don't have the month set up. Tactical. I mean, we played, what, Betis here? So do we play Betis at home in the cup first? Yeah. And then we play Betis next month in the cup again. So there's a nice long gap between the first leg and the second leg. But yeah, the fact that we're into the semi-final for the 3rd season in a row, we're doing well in the cup. Now we just need to add league form to the cup form. In terms of actually qualifying for like the Champions League, and doing well in the Champions League. But I feel like we're heading to a point now where once that next sort of level, like that next generation of player comes in, we could actually see ourselves becoming more of a title challenger again. The aim is to win the Champions League. Like, if we could win the Champions League with Bilbao, like, that would be great. With Galindo leading the way as well, would be even sweeter knowing we spent all that money on him all that time ago. Like, it would be nothing short of sensational. We've also got the Europa League draw still to come at some point. Obviously, they will have to play the knockout playoff first. But it'd be nice. Be nice to get our Europa League draw today. He's off the mark for Real Oviedo. Who did they lose to? Real Madrid, yeah. Torreira, 3.5 stars, showing pleasing progress. I mean, he is so good. Wonder Kid Media description on him. Though these mentals are starting to become unbelievable. Tries killer balls often, likes balls played into feet. He has the vision, 15 vision. If he can get like 16 passing on here, like physicals to match, like perfectionist personality as well. That's huge. Arias, use the doctor. Doctor. I don't know. Make your own doctor jokes up. Komagara is now starting to develop. I mean, not necessarily. Like, some of these players I look at and I go, we signed you on loan. Like, he is still very nice though. Like, he is very nice. He has no transfer interest though. Right foot, but he is very nice. He nearly is like the perfect player as well. Like, this is the thing. Like, we are that we're like a year or two away. I feel like from having like that first set of that season 1 set of new gens to come in and be like first team ready for a lot of teams. We're about a year or two away from that, which, as much as it's nice, we've got Celta Vigo after this game, so we're gonna have to rest again. But yeah, we're about a year or two away. The board, the fans, Galindo is back fit. Ruben Galindo is back fit. We will start Inaki Williams in this game. Valencia have lost to Celta Vigo. Okay, Valencia have played a game more and are 5 clear of us. So we win that game, we go 2 behind Valencia. Villarreal will go 3 points clear of them. So if they win their 2 games in hand, Valencia are going to 5th. Villarreal even. Villarreal going to 5th if they win their 2 games in hand because they've gone to 41. 5 points behind Betis. And then we win our game in hand, we go... So we would stay in... If we win our game in hand, we would stay in 8th, 2 points behind. So that's roughly where we are. We're about 2 points off of Europe. And with the games that we have to come, plus a good cup run as bonus, like, we could sneak in. We could very much sneak in. Right, where is Samuel Tay? Is he going to be ineligible? Right. He's not. Right, perfect. We are ready. Copa del Rey semi-final time. I want you to pick up where you left off last time out. Semi-final time. Oh. A big home win to start so we can maybe rest in the second leg would be unbelievable. But it's not going to be easy against the Betis side that beat us in their own backyard earlier in the season. But that was when we weren't in the best of form. and was languishing down towards the bottom of the table. Now we've built ourselves back up. Can we now prove to them why we are in the form we are? It's towards Serrano, who's beat his man, and he's laid Inaki Williams, and it's a good save from Rui Silva. The highlight is still going. They've played it long. Rodriguez wins the header. Guillamon had to as well, but didn't. De Ketelaere did. Iglesias, Gilberto, Diego Lainez. I mean, it's bobbled around, and
Emotional damage.
of course, it's his first goal for the club. There's a highlight from kickoff, though. We missed a good chance in the last highlight and then conceded on the counter. Let's not do the same thing here. Serrano. Inaki Williams is in behind. Inaki Williams has drilled this one over the bar. We've missed the chance. At least we've not been countered from it. Encourage. Rodriguez with the throw. Uses Marino. Sensible. Marino's lost possession, though. That's not sensible. But they've booted it forward. Padilla will come and use Lazarte. Rodriguez. Guillamon. Right. Let's be sensible in possession. Vencedor. Torreira. Is there any runs coming? No. It was a poor touch from Torreira as well. Ekdal. Edgar. Gilberto. Can we win this back, please? Or are we going to concede again from a turnover in possession? In a highlight. Cavallio, Gilberto. It's coming down this right-hand side again. We've not stopped the cross, and we have conceded from that turnover again.
Emotional
2 away
damage.
goals for Betis. It's not looking good for Bilbao. Inaki Williams on a 6.4. Uri on a 6.4. A couple of players have not turned up yet. They've not left the dressing room just about now. Uri. Vencedor. Torreira. Oh my god, Torreira. That's 3 times you've lost possession in a row like this. And it's going to lead to potentially... It has.
Emotional damage.
Right, trigger the press. Go hard on the tackles. Weak foot, please, lads. Gonna have to press and just try and kill them. Their wing-backs are causing all sorts of problems as well. Torreira has not played well. I didn't want to have to bring Galindo on this early. I'm not going to right now. We're going to leave it. Torreira is on a 6.4. He's very much causing issues, but we're not going to tight mark. We're just going to press these two. We're going to mark them. We're going to force them to have to use their DMs, where we should hopefully be able to crowd them out. We're 3-0 down at home. We haven't turned up at all. It's been a terrible first half. It's been a terrible first half. Right, get right into them, tear into them at halftime. Demand more. See if we can pick up a highlight. Losing this 3-2 is not the end of the world. Right, we're going to have to make the changes now, though. Galindo on for Inaki Williams, and Jeremy Pino is going to come on this right-hand side. There. Who else? Pressured by the feedback. Vencedor, big game. Not Moncayola, Turientes. It's a big game. Vencedor's not turn up. Shock. Right, highlight. Rodriguez, Jeremy Pino. Rodriguez. Whips in the cross. Headed away. Galindo gets there first. That's nice. First game back for Galindo is big news. Lazarte. Turientes. Lay the right pass. Uses Uri, sensible to keep possession. Now Lazarte, just wait for the moment to come. Don't force a chance if it's not going to come. Guillamon, Turrientes, Jeremy Pino. Oh, that's a hospital pass that we've gotten away with. Gorosabal gets down the outside. Whips in the cross. Marino heads in! The comeback is on! Mikel Marino at the back post, gets himself up, makes him leaps like a salmon. And we've been much better in the second half. Now let's get a second. Encourage. Who's not played well? Who's looking tired? Who's not had a great game? Serrano's looking tired. I want to keep him on. Guillamon for Moncayola. And Emmanuel for Rodriguez, I think, are the changes. Highlight. Emmanuel into Moncayola. Turrientes, Marino. Whose goal has given us a glimmer of hope in this cup tie. Jeremy Pino. Turrientes. Gorosabal, whose brilliant cross it was that led to Marino's header. Turrientes. Gorosabal has space again. Can he find another cross? Turrientes. We've made it work somehow. And it's been turned in. Is it onside? It is onside. Galindo is back, baby. Is it an own goal? Is it an own goal? Was it Ruben? It was Ruben. He's back. Encourage. They've gone defensive. From being 3-0 down after 28 minutes, it's not the result we would have wanted, but I will take 3-2 to take into the second leg. And Ruben Galindo is back. Defensively, we were a bit of a shambles. But playing 3 cup games in a row is never easy, and we've knocked out Barcelona. We have a bit of time before we play Betis, but we play Barcelona and Valencia before we play them. Welcome back, Chuck. But 3-2 from that game, considering how all at sea we were defensively in that opening half an hour, is definitely better than it could have been. Give them the day off. Rodriguez is down to 2-star now. Noted. Yeah, we're going to need to get a defense. We're going to probably need a left back this summer. We are probably going to need a left back this summer. There's just not many good ones around. Liverpool an offer for Gomez. What Gomez is that? I wonder. But Celta Vigo next, then Cadiz. Lolicon reports, I mean, Torreira is just improving like a madman, isn't he? What's he, 18, 19 years of age? 18 years of age. 3.5 star for us. Must improve his composure. He's improving his composure. He's up to 13. I think it's better than Galindo's, actually. 6 goals and 9 assists from Trequartista this season for him. He could be an absolute machine of a player. Real Madrid are continuing their unbeaten run, which is not nice to see. Europa League, first legs. Brugge beating Feyenoord is a big one, because Feyenoord got quite far in the last 2 seasons of the Europa League. Like, they lost in the quarterfinals to Spurs last season. And then the season before that, they made the final. They knocked Milan out. How did they knock Milan? They won 2-0 in Milan. Interesting. And then had that ridiculous final, which you can see more of on my TikTok. I made a little TikTok about that final because I've never seen a European final be 5-5 before. They want to play direct. Okay. That is fine. Now we know that they want to play direct. We're actually going to look to press a few people. We'll look to press a few players. See who they are. Expectations. The board want a draw. Okay. A draw we can do. But I'd love a win. Especially with our good league form the way it has been. And we've got Galindo back from injury now. Like, the signs are looking up. Vivian close to triggering the clause. He is now 1 appearance away from 20, which means we get another 11 million, which will be very based. Yeah, full strength. That's like full strength. It wasn't great the last game, but we're gonna give players the benefit of the doubt. Lazarte, I know you're 18, but if we could sign Lenormand. Progress indeed, Chuck. Like, look, we beat Celta Vigo here. I mean, we helped Betis out because they could go above them if they won their game in hand. But, like, did we draw with them? No, we lost to them, did we? I think we must have lost to them. Yeah, we lost 5-3 away from home to them earlier in the season. But, like, we're now up there. If we start to win, like, we've got 14 games left. Say we win 10 of them. We end the season on 19 league. We've got 15 even. So say we win 10 of them and then on 15 wins. Like, 19 wins. Like, I feel like that's in a very good place to get another Europa League spot. Which I feel like could be there. Like, we're feeling happy right now. Yes, we lost to Thingy. Right, they play a 4-2-3-1. Okay, let's have a look at the opposition instructions then. Let's... On these three, let's tightly mark them. Oh, can you not do that, please? And then on you, we want this. Because that 15 strength is there. We'll let them there. And then we're going to actually say to trigger the press on their fullbacks. Like that. Make them have to then play into our trap of playing into that midfield where we can kind of surround them. See, look at this. Gorosabal with the throw-in. Galindo, back to Gorosabal. Torreira's found space. Serrano. Mikel Merino. Oh, he should score. He has the entire other half of the goal to aim for. Oh, that was nearly the perfect chance. It was the perfect chance. It was nearly the perfect start. Javi Galan's already on a yellow card. We might target him a little bit. Braganza on the corner. Let's win this header. Corner's whipped in. I mean, we've somehow scrambled it away. We've scrambled it away. Getafe are beating... Sevilla not doing us any favours there. Braganza's corner, headed away by Guillamon. It will go out for a throw. That's fine. And that's fine. Suarez, can we press? Fontan. I mean, he's forced a mistake. Galindo. Ruben. Galindo. That's a good save by Blanco. Oh... I thought Galindo had done it then. Valencia are beating Girona. That doesn't really affect us too much. Galindo's corner is headed away. Javi Galan will go forward, but it won't matter too much. Encourage the boys. Fontan, Braganza, Javi Galan down the left. We had Torreira press, but it's come to Suarez, and Padilla makes the save, and we've cleared it away. Torreira, can we counter? Gorosabal. You're right. Play it forward. Marino. Guillamon. There's space. Serrano. You've got Galindo making the run. It's a brilliant run from Ruben Galindo! It's a brilliant composed finish from the 19-year-old. What are we doing there? My goodness me. Right, out wide. Galindo, Torreira, nice. Torreira, it's an interesting pass, but we keep possession. So I don't mind as long as we keep the ball. No, we don't, because we lose it. Right, Gorosabal has to win that. Oh my god, Uri, what are you doing?
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
I don't want to be in big trouble. You're right. What are you doing? What are you doing? We are one mistake away from going into half-time in front. Serrano. Lazarte. We have to win by 2 if we want the head-to-head. Gorosabal. He's driving forward. He's got nobody for support, so he carries on going. Uses Vencedor. Serrano! He laid on Galindo in the first half. He's now nodded in the second half. It's a wonderful cross from Vencedor. Serrano can't miss. Bilbao lead. Lazarte. He's nearly lost possession, but we keep it going. Oh, Galindo's in behind. Ruben Galindo. He's gone for the dink. And Blanco claims. Corner for Celta. Braganza's cross headed away by Lazarte. Morsi, who's whipped it in. He looked offside.
Lino!
He is.
You've got to fucking see that!
He's got to see that. And he has, and it's offside. And we keep our lead. We pushed out well. Good line, lads. We'll praise again. 70 on the clock. Rodriguez is on a 6.4. Emmanuel time. I think it's Emmanuel time. Serrano is having a storming game. I don't want to take him off. Marino is on a 6.5. Let's bring Seanasea on instead. Can we get a late third that would equal the goal difference on the head-to-head? They've gone 2 up top. Right, crosses come in. Header over the bar. Right, cool. Now we can look at the opposition instructions. Now they've made a few changes. Right, we definitely want to trigger the press. And press. I don't think they're supposed to be playing... They might be, actually, because considering he's... There, it's an interesting fact that he's wearing the number 3. Still press the fullbacks. I think we... Again, mark tight on the wingers. Press them and go hard. Let's not allow them to get through again. Force them into that midfield where we can make mistakes. The more they can play out wide, the more we don't want that. We want them in the centre where we have a little bit of a numerical advantage. Sansei, lovely touch. Vencedor, Galindo. He's looked for Torreira. Javi Galan is just back in time to be able to stop that one. Ruben Blanco, Christensen. He's gone long. Wolf looked offside. Padilla is there to claim. Oh, he's given it away. What's he doing? It's a cross whipped in. Oh, it's an absolute...
Emotional damage.
In the 84th minute, Padilla has had a rush of blood. Berenguer on. Moncayola on. We'll bring Kappa on as well. I doubt anything's going to happen in these last couple of minutes. Oh, Padilla. You've cost us 3 points there, son. Which drops us further adrift, because Valencia have won and Villarreal have won. Yes, it's against the side in third, but Diogo Dalot plays for Real Madrid now. Interesting. Oh, that hurts. Herrera, I am retirement. We'll ask Herrera to reconsider. He'll come on with a decision in about a week. Okay. Right, let's beat Cadiz. Oh, Arias is back. Ivan shines. Which Ivan? One of the many. I mean, he is naturally a trequartista. That is based. He's playing in the under-19. 17 years of age. But yeah, we will have like a first team and a second team for the under like the B. I say it a lot, but I'm saying it because I need to put it into my head to remember to do it. Because it'll probably be something I do off stream. Like in the window. Guillamon is out for 5 to 6 days, which means he will miss the Cadiz game, as will Turientes. Maybe not. He might be okay. But he will be on the bench anyway. Then we play Girona, who we will rest a little bit for, and then we have Barcelona again. Odriozola would be a decent player to sign, but he's now down to a 3-star right back. Okay. I mean, he's still very good. Serrano in the team of the week. Berenguer resumes full training. I thought he already had. That's where Padilla still kind of lets himself down at 22. I mean, he has 15 decisions, so I don't know why he's overly sort of panicked there. It's the 11 composure that's the killer there. If his composure's better, he doesn't do that. Because he's not playing as a sweeper keeper either. He's playing as a GK. And he's still come out to this part of his box here. So it's the composure he's shown there in a big game. Does he like big matches? Must improve technique. What's his technique? What's his technique? Attributes. It doesn't show me technique. Interesting. Must be the skin that doesn't show technique. Cadiz are down into 12th now, which means teams have played since. Oya Lopez, what are you doing? Yeah, right. Are you set for release? No. Release you. Let's get you out of the club. Fixtures, right. We play Cadiz now. Right, come on. Guillamon is out. Guillamon's up to 4-star. You love to see it. But he is out for today. Moncayola plays. Turientes is back in full training tomorrow, so I can leave him. Let's bring Ribeiro onto the bench. We'll leave Turientes as well, but we will go with this team. that should have beaten Sevilla. Not Sevilla, Celta Vigo. That was only their third draw of the season. They've all been away from home, so... And they've only lost 2 games at home. 1 to Cadiz, actually. But 9 wins, 7 draws, and 8 defeats. We've nearly basically been consistent in everything. If one of our games had been... Another one of our wins had been a draw, but we don't want that. So yeah, the gap to Valencia is now 7 points. We do have a game in hand which will be there. If we win here, we go 4 points behind. Win here with 4 points off of European places. So, a win here is important. Encourage. I mean, Cadiz are not going to be easy. Corner whipped in. Uri heads away. Nuno Moreira. Can we stop the shot, please? No, we cannot.
Emotional damage.
Again, we're gonna... guessing he's playing more deeper. That's fine, because you're actually going to push in. We're not going to tight mark the strikers. We might need to at some point, but we're not going to now. We're going to tight mark the wide players, though. Just to stop them from creating, because Moreira is that wide player who's obviously then created and scored that goal. Win this header. Well done, Uri. Torreira. Gorosabal. Uri, can we not lose possession, please, Uri? Thank you. Your defensive error cost us, and you're lucky you're starting this game. We don't want to talk about that mistake in the Celta game any more than we have to. Marino, Vencedor's got space. Uses Rodriguez nicely, and it's a great ball. Galindo round the keeper. Great defending to get back there from Chust. The highlight's still going. Vencedor's won it back. Torreira. Oh, it's a terrible pass. And Moncayola gives away a free kick. Okay. Gorosabal. Rodriguez. Marino. Goes for goal himself. Oh, that is absolutely outrageous.
A wild set. Oh, wow. Oh, that is beyond special.
That is... It is absolutely brilliant, Peter, indeed. Gorosabal's picked up a card, which is not good news. But, Uri, Torreira, Marino, the goal scorer for Bilbao. It's played long. Torreira will get there first. Can he find the ball back? He's gone to lay it in. Moncayola down. Nico Serrano! And we've turned this game on its head. Not for long, though, possibly. I mean, it's a brilliant header away. I mean, Galindo's tried to chase that down. It's going out, and a shot from distance, and Padilla was scrambling, but it's gone over the bar. Encourage. Marino is frustrated slightly after the feedback, but this win, I mean, yeah, we're 4 points off. Villarreal would then go 3 points clear of us. So, but yeah, we need to win this game. I feel like we can kind of kiss Europe goodbye if we don't. Real Madrid are beating Vallecano 6-0. Vidovic has 4 of them. I mean, he's doing well for them, isn't he? Right, Vencedor's on a 6.6. Turientes is it was only a bruised ankle, so he can still get the game. Torreira's on a 6.6. So let's bring Berenguer on for him. They both seem pleased with the team talk I've given them. We're going to praise them. There's a corner. Galindo. Someone get your head on it. Marino does, and it's over the bar. They got their heads on it. Right, Sabiri's been taken off. I've seen that sub happen. Right, so press U because you don't have the you don't have the strength. Right. You have acceleration, so you're gonna be probably you're the DLF Ramos at the moment. Okay. Oh, he's gone to a CF. Okay. Interesting though. Have they just bought a new left back on? No. No changes other than the 3 so far, with 10 minutes to go. Galindo. He's gone for goal himself, and it's a good save from the keeper. Whilst we're still 1 ahead, like against Sevilla, it worries me. It concerns me. So a goal from this corner would be very base. Lazarte gets there, and his 50 pence head has knocked it over the bar. Conan will play it long. Can we win the header? Uri has. Berenguer. Galindo's in behind. It's a great run from Ruben Galindo, and that is sexy. And when in doubt, who else but the main man for Bilbao, Ruben Galindo, gets on the end of the ball over the top and just dinks it over the keeper. Cadiz 1, Bilbao 3. And we are charging on the European push. Marino's then headed the bar. He's not headed the bar, he's headed onto the bar. Marino is going to be replaced by Seanasea. And we're going to bring Inaki Williams on for Ruben Galindo, still manage his minutes. And we're going to spare Gorosabal the potential red card by taking him off now. This is a big win for us. Villarreal lost to Sevilla. That is good news. Villarreal losing there. They still have another game in hand. But that helps us in the fight towards Europe. 4 points off Valencia is very much catchable. Galindo with a goal and an assist. Did Real Madrid lose to Vallecano then? It says they exact revenge. I mean, no, they've played them twice in the week and have beaten them by 10 goals on aggregate. Don't know where you're getting this from. Then they only beat Osasuna 2-1. Osasuna did well to hold that, but it is at home. They'll probably get smacked at the Bernabeu. It'll be Real Madrid whoever you play in the final. Like, whoever gets to the final. Like the Super Cup was. Real Madrid aren't losing there. This is Real Madrid's season, I feel like. Especially if we beat them Barcelona at home in the league as well. Because then that what? Real Madrid could go 10 clear with 2 games in hand. Like, recent form. Yeah, 3 of the goals, yeah, been close to the penalty spot. I mean, just because he hasn't played much. That is why. Girona away. Another game that we need to win. These are the kind of games we need to win. And then the Barcelona games are added on bonus wins. But we will start next stream with the Barcelona game, which will be Wednesday. We will start Wednesday stream with Barcelona at the San Mamés. We will face Girona as the last game of stream. We've still got one more game, Chuck. We've still got one more game. Yeah, we still got one more game. And Herrera's decided to retire. Yeah, we're still not done yet. The Girona game is the last one of stream. Staffing advice. Ivan Garrido. He's no Galindo, is he? 17 and 10 for performance analyst. 17. I mean, no. That's no. Just no. The round of 16 draw for the Europa League. We are seeded, so we will be away. I mean, if we get Raquel, like I think the thing will tell us we will. That'd be pretty based. Although it didn't look like it would. Maybe they fixed that glitch. Northampton are massive everywhere they go. Welcome in, Sean. No, we have got Raquel. That is very nice. Polish side? Yeah, Polish side in the last 16 of the Europa League is very nice. You're not going to complain about that. And then extracurricular there. Match tactics there. I mean, we play... I mean, why is that just not a recovery session? Then the rest of that works. I mean, we play the second leg against them before we play Real Madrid away. And that's probably before Betis in the Cup, isn't it? No, it's before Betis in the league. Okay. But yeah, how are you doing, Sean? Does Ander Herrera have coaching badges? We'll send him on a coaching course, yeah. His staff attributes aren't horrible. He wants to be a manager. Could we get you in as like an under 16, an under 19s coach? Like that would be great. Just have like a massive under 19 staff just full of players that are Bilbao boys. Like former Bilbao players. I'm good, pal. How are you? I am good, mate. I am good. We have stemmed the tide of what was a very terrible start to the season. Because if you look at the past positions of the league, and we look at Bilbao, after game week 6 we was bottom of the league. And then we climbed back up to as high as 10th after we beat Valencia, and then dropped back down to 18th. And then once we hit 18th, we then went up, and we've then sort of plateaued now around about 8th. Because we're a few points away from European, like the teams above us. But we're into the Copa del Rey semis as well. Last 16 of the Europa League, so we could have another good season on our hands, especially if we can maybe hold our Copa del Rey title, and then hold our Copa del Rey title, and then and then win the Europa League as well. That would be very based. Guillamon is out injured. How long are you out for? 1 to 2 days. Okay. We'll bring Larrea in onto the bench for you then. Ander Herrera has also got a knock. Ribeiro is ineligible, so we'll play Borja Simon if we need to. Serrano is a little bit tired, but we're going to still play him, because we're going to play full strength and then rest in this little bit of fixture congestion. The first team that we've got is still very good. We're not at that level yet where we can rotate and feel comfortable that we've got like a good player to come in and replace necessarily. And on his side, Jeremy Pino is good, but not quite the standard you'd want him to be. Encourage. Girona are in 19th and fighting for their life. Barcelona play Valencia. That's a big game. Come on, Barca. Need Barcelona to win that one, whilst then we win here. We are not playing well. But Galindo's got a free kick. He's gone for goal himself. That is very, very, very audacious. Cadiz are beating Real Madrid. Interesting. We just won there. Villarreal are winning, so we need to match their result, because we do have that game more. And they are a team above us. So Gutierrez driving forward like this is not good news. Well done, Vencedor. Right, play the pass. There is Galindo. And I mean, the goalkeeper has absolutely muddied it, but he's offside. Of course he is. Of course he is. And that was the only highlight of the first half, other than the Galindo free kick as well. 2 highlights, very quick ones, is not what we would want. Right, Marino is on a 6.4. That is not good news. So Sansei will come on for you. We're gonna stop them from playing again. Right, press the fullbacks. We're gonna press the defensive midfielder as well. I'm gonna actually try and get someone to sit on him, Sansei hopefully, and then. And then, I mean, what on earth is going on? Like, okay, he just doesn't want to do that. And then, like that. Right, let's hope that works. If I've just done all of that for us to concede, I will not be happy. Lazarte, I mean, that is a terrible pass. You're right, and then the shot has cannon back off the bar. I don't know why Padilla has dived afterwards. I'm actually going to berate them. We're going to make some subs. Again. Because people are tired. Gorosabo off for Kappa. We're going to bring Berenguer and Jeremy Pino on. Try and see if that little bit of change there can make a difference. And then our final change is going to be Vencedor off for Turrientes. I think Ranieri is mudded everywhere he goes. I mean, nowhere he goes is going to anywhere eclipse what he did with Leicester. I mean, Galindo's corner, whipped in, headed away. I mean, we've got a penalty.
Penrith!
Penrith! Penrith! It's Ruben Galindo, the man for the big occasion this season. And he scores it. 30th of the season, his 50th for Bilbao. And it's a huge goal in the course of our season. And we wouldn't have it be anybody else other, because it keeps pace with everybody. Valencia are winning at the Nou Camp. Oh, Barcelona have equalised. Okay, let's not concede an added time. Let's not concede an added time. I mean, that's hit the post. Let's not concede an added time. Rodriguez heads away. Right. Be more disciplined. Pay for set pieces. All of that. I mean, I'm about an hour late. I mean, you're a little bit longer than that, Sean, but, you know, it's absolutely fine. I'm happy to have you here, even if it's for 5 minutes or 5 seconds. Oh, no,
Emotional damage.
I can't believe we've just conceded a second goal like that today. In added time. There's going to be no highlights, is there? How have we conceded a goal like that? 92nd minute, man. To 19th place in the league. That, I feel like that. Because Villarreal have won, so they go 6 clear of us. So we're 6 points off Europe, basically. That's Uri twice. That's Uri twice tonight. But then Paredes has 9 concentration. What's Uri? Uri, man, you're one of the more experienced heads in this team at 31. You can't be doing shit like that. is tired. Oh, that feels rough. That feels like a rough way to end it, but that is where we are ending it tonight. Thank you very much for being here, chat. I appreciate it. We are back Wednesday to continue this. We'll get the second leg of the Copa del Rey. Big games against Barcelona and Valencia to come. Two huge games before that Copa del Rey semi. That draw against Girona, I feel like we pretty much can kiss European football goodbye. The aim is to try and use the Europa League as a way into European football this season and the Copa del Rey. Do the cups, don't worry about the league. If you want to follow, if you're new around here and you haven't followed the stream, I really would appreciate it. We're on the road to try and hit 900 followers by the end of the year. I hope we can do it. We're on 967 as of today. 867 even. Sorry, my 867 as of today. The TikTok is in the chat. We have been uploading since the start of August every single day. Today's one would have been about the Super Cup from this stream save. So if you want to go and check those TikToks out, be very, very much appreciated. The Twitter is there in chat as well. The Discord, both places I post when I go live. Everything that goes live through YouTube, TikTok, anything like that goes all through the Discord. So definitely be there. That's the hub for everything that I post content-wise, and my schedules go in there as well. The Twitter is the same. If you've missed any of the streams, the VOD channel is the place to go. That is where I upload all of my VODs to. So yeah, and then you can have all of the streams live from the beginning of the Bilbao save. It's all there on the VOD channel. Right, let's go and drop the let's go and drop see who we can drop a raid to. And also, by the way, if you're watching on the VOD channel, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. I appreciate it immensely. Let's have a little look. Let's have a look. Let's have a little look. I think I know who I am gonna go to, unless he's just. I think he might have just gone off. Is he still alive? No, he's off as well. Okay, cool. Right, cool. Let's go back to FM then. Do. I don't get the chance to ever raid this man. Have I raided him recently? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me have a quick look to see if I have, whilst I get it ready. Hi, Rams. How are you? We are heading off now. No, I don't want to do that. No, we don't get the chance to raid this man at all. He's doing the FMT network save. It's the United City FM we are going to go and raid over to. Thank you very much for being a part of it tonight, guys. I appreciate it. If you want to be a part of the raid, I would very much appreciate that as well. I am back on Wednesday, and I will see you all next time. Bye. Oh, Rams, you also missed Jeremy Pino get a brace, by the way, in one of the games. Just thought I'd leave you with that.